could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, in the evening. Till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jacob Cowling now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Exit. Oh, and they come after him right away. He goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And they're going to give him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
7 yards.
It's offensive play caller. He's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick games, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here an early 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. He works free, right side. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the returns for touchdown. He couldn't script a better start. The defense takes care of business to begin the game, and the special teams, Greg, put up the first points in this one.
Yeah, typically coming into a game, Mike, the coach's concern is, all right, how do I get my defense and my offense to complement one another? Well, in this case, the defense comes out and does their job early with the 3 and out. But it was the special teams that said, all right, offense, you guys can wait your turn. We're going to put up some points here early, and you talk about just a perfect start to this game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
39-yard line.
Teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. They'll go play action with Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Get set. Back to the air is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Complete, and he will score! Jordan Watkins! Touchdown! 49ers! That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can it tie the game or even take the lead? Kittle is the man in motion. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. First down.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 3rd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Watkins motioning over. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
and 10. Here's Goff.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin this. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you song?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And McCaffrey loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they will bring him down from the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 33. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 33 yards.
Gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Third and short. Purdy.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
McCaffrey. Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Get set, get set.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this time, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Jake Moody.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Play action now. Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And the rush. Yes. Oh, he'll go down. They got him. Alex Anzalone. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. It's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The ball's out. The Niners have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
And they're on the 33-yard line.
This one on the ground with Gibbs. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Porter, the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Black 20. He'll go play action with Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away.
For the Lions.
Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. Fielded at the 9. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure return was not going anywhere. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Oh, Christian McCaffrey. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tonight, 180.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Goff to the throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Into the end zone. What a response. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Lions back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. DJ Reed brings him down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Kittle is the man in motion. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
A run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. What teamwork the receiver. Coming back for the completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, get something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 25, here's second and 7. On the give, it's McCaffrey. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Well, trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, like just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the gun on third down, it's Purdy. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But his coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Second and 9 at the Lions' 41-yard line.
Here's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Too much, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Intended
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the
This
46-yard
offense
line.
in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
It is 2nd and a yard. Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That would be good enough with the chain. 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
That's a short one caught by Laporta.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll have enough to move the chain. We take this forward for about 3 yards. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock at 24 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Forced to his right. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. A slant to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Cowan now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A give for McCaffrey running right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. He's marking there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Purdy now on the pass rush. Gets home, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Third and long.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. from the shotgun. It's Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The 49ers out to punt this one. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. The 49ers out for the punt. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. Like 20.
To throw is gone. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, hand off to McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Like 20.
Goff. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
The Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Like 20.
Now Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. A 2nd down throw for Goff. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
2 yards.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it